here. Welcome to the channel, PSA Public Shopping Addict. Always so nice to see all my returning Addictinistas. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for stopping by, checking out this PSA. If you're new here, your first time, hello, and I hope if you enjoy what you like, feel free to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, so that way you're in the know when I post my next PSA, which is usually handbags and hopefully on the occasion some whatevers. Anyway, yeah, usually I'm also for the past 9 months I have been accompanied by these two here, Raggedy Ann and Andy. They are like my resident co-hosts, and so here they are. I don't know what they're up to now, but you know what? At this point, I just let them be. And there they go, advertising again. You know, what can I say? What can I say? Anyway, so I hope everyone is doing great, and I am actually hopping on hopefully so quickly, as I always say, to do an unboxing. I was gonna try to do like a sort of like a Michael Kors haul, because it is Michael Kors, but I have a bag that's coming in tomorrow. But the box that I got today, it's pretty sizable, so I said let me get this at least out of the way, right? So I want to compound it. I do have a few unboxings to do. I have a few from Coach that I still have lingering, and I may or may not have purchased something from Brahmin, because they're having a warehouse sale that ends today, September 9th. It's, you know, the end. So hopefully, I did post a short on my YouTube page, so hopefully you guys saw that. They're having some really great deals, and you know, Brahmin sometimes is really hard to come across a good sale when it comes to Brahmin. Anyway, so yes, I figured let me do this unboxing, and this is particularly from the recent Labor Day sales. I have to tell you, when it came to the Labor Day sales, I think the only one that really knocked it out of the ballpark was Michael Kors. Not even Coach had any great, I didn't see any great Labor Day sales. Like, they had 20% off, the standard 20% off that they now seem to throw over the, you know, certain holidays, right? And they were just pretty much like bags that pretty much did not sell. And even the pricing was still, you could do better. As we have noticed, if you haven't noticed, I have noticed, especially I think with Coach, the prices have increased significantly. And I know it has to do a lot with all the crap that is going on. But boy, listen, when I see like a Terry going for about $239, $240, and it's like this much from, say, a Tabby on the retail end side, I'm like a little like, okay, what's going on here? So you know, that's like a whole conversation, right? But it does make you, like, we do see these prices, and I know it makes me think, and now it's probably making me a bit more conservative. I hate to use that word, but a little more conservative in what I'm choosing. And yeah, and like that's the first for me, because I like to be carefree and uninhibited. I like good sales. But yeah, sometimes like lately, yeah, these prices have been a little bit too much. So I did check out also Kate Spade. I think Kate Spade has some really nice bags that they have. Definitely keep an eye on them. I am rather, because there's like one or two that I am so ready to pull the trigger. But yeah, but when it came to this past Labor Day sale, Michael Kors really came out with some really nice bags. They introduced new bags, new styles, new colors, and also on the retail end side, right, and also on the outlet side. I I picked up a bag also just recently, which I'm hoping to get tomorrow. And that's like all new. That's like a whole different story. But let's definitely get to this unboxing because I need to get rid of the evidence because this box, this box is huge. Now, you know how I roll. It's not just one bag, right? The sales were so good that I picked up 2 bags because I had to. And what's really nice about these bags is that one is from the retail side. So you can find this like on Dillard's, you can find it at Macy's, and of course on Michael Kors website. So this I got directly from Michael Kors because they, like I said, they were having a really, really good sale. Anyway, let me go ahead and get this box open because they did box it really well. I mean, it did come nicely. I did place this order, I would say like about a week. So it took about a week to get here. I think it came from California, if I'm not mistaken. But let me just show you how it is packaged. They put a lot of all this, obviously these air pillows in here. And here are the 2 bags. 2 bags. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. And one is outlet brand new and, you know, brand new offering. And so is the retail one because this retail one, I have to tell you, I looked at this one for days on end. And it wouldn't even let me sleep. Every day I would wake up and I was like, I need that bag, and so I did. Anyway, let me pull the bags out. We're gonna, I'm gonna pull out bag number 1, and then I'm gonna pull out bag number 2. Now, there's no receipt or anything, so I do have my receipt on the phone, so I'm gonna work off of that, so that way you know how much I paid for. These bags are still on the website. If you get it for the price that I pay, then you know you're getting it for a really good price. All right, so we're gonna start with this first bag. I have to tell you, I am in love just looking at this first bag right here. Yeah, and let me just, oh, here's the ticket right there. And that's the name of the bag. So this is called the Flora. Now they call this the medium bag. It is about a medium size bag. I would say it's more like smaller medium, if anything. It's not like a larger size, but it's my perfect ideal size. You know, I love this kind of size bag, and I'm already loving this bag. So this is the one that is retail. You can find this at Macy's. Macy's has this bag, and so does Dillard, but they didn't have it on sale the way Michael Kors had it on sale, and I was surprised because it's a relatively new bag, and it retails, I can't even tell you how much it retails for, but I did get this bag. Here you go. How beautiful, for $119 on sale. This bag, first impression, when I touched this, the leather is so nice. Let me just show you this bag. Look at this. You see, it's that, like that half two-tone effect. You got the pebble leather on one side, and then you got the signature on the other. This bag comes in, I think, 3 other colors if you're interested, so definitely check them out. But I love it. Wow, look at the bottom. Let me just show you the bottom. That is interesting. You see how it's just made up with like these different compartments. There's no feet on the bottom, but that's how it looks. And that stitching work is really nice. It looks really pretty. Here's the side of this one, and this is the pebble leather, and here's the side with the MK, with the dark brown signature print. So this is colors considered brown. I think they had black. Did they have blue, red? I don't know. They had a few colors, but this brown, because I love brown, it just drew me in, and I was like, oh, I have to have this bag. This is so pretty, by the way. Look at the way they did this really small yet beautiful detail. Michael Kors label right there. That is really pretty. Wow, and it really has like a shine to it. I don't know what they did. Almost like if they did some diamond cutting or something, or maybe it's just my eyes, but it just looks really, really pretty. It looks different. And then you have the little pegs right here. and that says Michael Kors. Michael Kors. Yes, Michael Kors. I keep thinking something else, but it does say Michael Kors there. And oh, she is so pretty. So it's a double handle, and she's a keeper. For the price that I pay, $119, this bag is not going anywhere. It is like this is my jam. This is definitely my style. I just love the way this leather feels. This feels really nice. I wish you can touch how this feels. It feels really good. It feels really good. It feels like the kind of leather that is just gonna break in really nicely. So I'm really happy with this choice. And yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about this bag. All right, let's continue. Like you can see how she comes pretty stuffed there, right? So you have 3 compartments. You have this compartment, you have the middle, and then you have this one. So we're gonna just go ahead and dive in because, like I said, this bag is not going anywhere. She is definitely a keeper. I am extremely, if I haven't said it before, I'm extremely excited to have this bag. I just love I love everything about this bag so far. I love the size, I love the compartment, I love the leather. It feels so nice. Like, it feels like that Michael Kors kind of leather that, you know, you grew to love, right? It almost reminds me like what Fossil should be, that kind of leather. Like, I haven't felt leather like this in a bit. It's really substantial leather. It's like, I really love the way that feels. But anywho, so let me remove all of this, and let's remove, even the zipper pull is so cute. There goes the zipper pull. And it says Michael Kors on that. And then it's really nice. It has a really nice, it's easy to open. And let me go ahead and grab everything in here. And then let's just pull everything out. It does come with a strap. So here's the strap, and I'm going to detach that in a second. Now, the only thing, let me just make sure before I say anything, it does not come with, and it came with snacks, but it did not come, or it does not come with a dust bag, which I was surprised because this is retail. So there's no dust bag to this, because usually that will be the case with outlets bags, but I'm surprised there is no dust bag. Not that I see. Yeah, no dust bag. All right, so everything is pretty much packaged. Even the tail end of the zipper, that's packaged. And then I'm gonna remove the strap because this bag is not going anywhere. She is a really nice addition to my bag. I'm really happy to get this one. I tell you, if they put this style, the Flora, more on sale, which it can happen, you know, obviously the end of the year is coming, and then you know how Black Friday and all these future upcoming sales are gonna be. I can see this bag further reduced. Like if it goes down to $99, I might get another one. I might get another one unless something else grabs my attention, but that's a possibility. All right, so let me remove this because this is all packaged, and let me show you the whatchamacallit, the lobster class. It does say Michael Kors right there, and this is really nice. This is a very nice shiny gold, and here is your strap. So it does have the loop there, and it has plenty of holes. It has actually like 5 or 6 holes, and it's adjustable. There's your buckle as well, and then here you go. It's a really nice width. Like it's on the smaller one, but it's a nice size. And this feels, again, this is like, it feels really, really nice. And then let me just show you also, it did come with the card. And here is the ticket right there. It doesn't have the retail price, but you can imagine what it is already. And it's really nice. Now the inside is so nice. It has, look at this beautiful color inside. This is like a canvas kind of material in there. And of course it is nice and bright. It's this very bright beigey color. So you can see definitely what you have in there. I really do like that they didn't use like a dark color. It could have been black. They used a very nice color. Definitely use your pouches, because if you get this stain, it's gonna take, you know, you could easily stain this, put it this way. And the closure on the ends are this really nice magnetic closure. Like, look at that. So that's the closure right there. That is really pretty. And then it's kind of like a like hidden right there, covered magnet. So it kind of like shuts like that. Let me just see if I can show you. See how it, that's a really nice grab right there. Very, very nice. And then of course the middle is the zipper compartment. And let me go ahead and zipper this so you can see how it looks closed. And it closes just like that. So that's your middle compartment, and then you have these. This is so cute. And then the D-ring is on each side of the bag, which I love. Love that is on each end as opposed to that diagonal, you know, that most of us, I would say most of us do not like. I love that it's on each end of the bag. So I have to tell you, this bag is beautiful. There's no outside pocket on this. This is just a nice clean area on the bag and no pockets. It's just like this beautiful, beautiful bag. Simple yet so, so nice, and multi-compartments. So you can obviously keep your wallet in here with the zipper, and then you have these outers right here, you know, for everything that you need easy reach. This is really nice for the winter time as well, because I could put my, say like I could throw my gloves in here, so my gloves are always in here. And I have to say it's really, really pretty. I want to see if the inside has a zipper pocket, because usually they do have a zipper pocket, but I don't think I noticed one. No, wow, the inside, it just says Michael Kors up here, right? It has that stamp, but there is no zipper pockets. I kind of like that, because honestly, I never used the zipper pockets. So it is just, you know, your 3 compartments to fill it up as you like. So that is pretty cool. So this Flora is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure I noted her size and everything. And like I said, she's available. You could find it anywhere, but she was on sale for $119 or $120 on Michael Kors website. And I would definitely would consider getting another one. I can't wait to use her. I might have to move into her now because fall is coming. I have so many other bags, and I have like all these, oh my God, I have maybe Brahmin coming in. But yeah, I'm in love with this one. So I'm really happy that I picked up the Flora. And she is so pretty. Let me just show you, by the way, what she looks like on the crook of your arm. You can only imagine, this is a perfect crossbody also. So you can use this, like if I was using this, I didn't put the strap, but it would be a beautiful crossbody carry. But that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, this is really gorgeous. And I could just touch this leather all day. That's how good it is. I'm really, really happy. And it doesn't have any charms or anything, which that's also different, that there is no charm. But you know what? We are always kind of adding our own little ones. I love everything about this bag. I think I like the simplicity of this bag. It was probably drawing me in. I'm really surprised. Sometimes I surprise myself, but it's a great bag. I love the leather. I love the size, the style. It's like a classic. It's just, it's really, really nice. So really happy to get that. All right, so we're gonna move on to the second bag, and this one is an outlet bag. This one you will find at Michael Kors outlet, and it's also a relatively new bag that I was surprised when they put it on sale. Now, this bag comes in 2 sizes. I opted to get the smaller size, and this one, when I picked it up, I got it on sale for $131. So that was the sale price. You're probably gonna see it at that sale price for some time because it is a new bag, but that's what I paid. And it does have the ticket. There you go. And the name of the bag is called the Cecily, or yeah, Cecily is the name of the bag. Now Cecily, like I said, comes in two sizes, but I got the smaller size because I felt like the big size, which is pretty large, I think it's like 13 inches. So if you like larger carries, that's the carry for you. But oh, another thing that drew me to this bag was the color, because not only is like a relatively new bag, but this color, oh my word, this bag and color, this is driftwood. Let me just show you the ticket right there. So that's the Cecily, and the name of, yeah, and the color is driftwood, which Michael Kors has a few other bags on their website in this color, and I just had to pick this up. Now this bag does come in other colors as well. Again, I gravitated to my more, you know, my basic color that I love, but these are bags that once I like, I might, you know, go get another one in a different color. And so far, yeah, I am really loving this. This is beautiful. So yeah, so this one was on sale, as I mentioned, for $130, $120. They do have a larger. This is more of your crossbody. I think this is too small for a shoulder, like that's really tight, but we're gonna, you know, remove all this because she's a keeper, because she's so cute. I am in love. So let's remove all the packaging, because I'm very happy that these bags came all packaged well. Like I said, they're relatively new, so you really wouldn't get any at this point, you know, like the ones I say they found on the floor of a warehouse. I think you're safe. If you decide to order these bags, you just might get a whole, you know, fresh new pack, all right? Right off the factory. So let me remove this. And this one does have a cute little charm. And yeah, everything about this bag is like really packaged well. So let me remove this. I think this is the ticket. This charm that it came with is so cute. So oh, this is so cute. And it's, by the way, of course, the Flora that I showed just now, that's gold tone. But the Cecily in this driftwood is silver tone. So I like that option already of having silver and gold on these bags. So let me remove all this. Ooh, I got such a mess going. So I removed all her paper and stuff, her packaging. Look how pretty this charm it comes with, right? So it has the MK right there, and if I kind of pull it out more, you can see the MK right there. And of course, you know, you want to keep that down. That is so cute. Here is the side of the bag, and here's the back side. And here's the other side. Look at that cute zipper pull. It's just like the Flora, but this is in silver tone. Here's your bottom. So there's no feet. It is a beautiful, smooth leather. Great size. So I would note the size, of course. But like I said, she has a big sister. So if you like this shape already, this shape is so cute. It's like a little, almost like a bean kind of size. She is adorable. And definitely she'll fit all my necessities, right? Everything that I need to use. There goes the Michael Kors right there. I am liking the way they're doing the lettering on the Michael Kors. As you know, I love raised lettering on bags. I think it's so, there's something so sophisticated about that. I just love it. I wish Dooney would do more of that. And please don't get me started on Dooney, because what a failure. What happened to by the way, the birthday bash? But anyway, that's a whole different subject. She is cute. So let's check the inside. Oh, before I check the inside, just so that you know, the these straps are not detachable. So these are permanent straps. So you're not gonna lose them. And this is like a permanent feature, which I love because I can use this. Let me just show you real quickly as a top handle. That is really, really cute. And like I said, you know, as a shoulder, you know, it's kind of snug. I do have chubby arms. So if you're petite, you might get away with this on your shoulder, easy breezy. If you had to put it on your shoulder for, you know, just to use your hands ever quickly, you can. So that's kind of, you know, kind of good. But I would use her primarily as a top handle. And I'm sure it does come with a crossbody bag. So let's check her inside. This is how she comes. And more paper. Here's her strap. She does have a strap. So she has a strap right there. And let's pull all of this out. And this one does not come, also it doesn't have a dust a cover. Here's a snack. And here's this paper right there. This is so cute. I am in love with this bag, and I love that it's light. It's only gonna be as heavy as what you put in it. It's a really nice leather. Here's the inside. So you have the Michael Kors leather tag right there. It's a slip-in pocket. It does come with your care instructions. And here's the other side. And the other side is just a back side. It doesn't have any slip-in pockets. There's no zipper pockets or anything. I've noticed like a lot of these designers are pulling away from zipper pockets. I have no problem with that because, like I said, I really don't use the zipper pockets. So is it a big thing for me? I don't know. I don't think so, because I'm primarily a pouch kind of case person, and that's why I tend to put my stuff. But you know, it seems to be, because I feel like I see less and less zipper pockets. I don't know, it could be a thing, but this one is really nice, by the way. So I love that interior. It does say Michael Kors in there. This bag is so pretty. It really is. Let me check the strap that it came with. Because I think it's almost the same as the Flora. So let me go ahead and pull this packaging off. And it looks like it has the same, I would say the same lobster clasp. This is just a little bit smaller, but there you go. It's in the silver right there. And that's what it looks like. So that's your little thing right there, and that's your buckle. And then it has these holes that has, I would say, plenty of holes actually. So there's plenty of holes there. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do, let me just kind of put this on ever so quickly. Now with this one, okay, so this one, I might not use it as a crossbody because number one, I love it like this. I love just to carry it, but it looks like you have to put the strap on the, or rather to connect the strap, you have to put it on one of these. So it's kind of like crisscross. So just for laughs and giggles, just so that you can get a basic idea, if you wanted to see what it looks like as a crossbody, I mean, it's always good to have that option, you know, so I don't want to say, oh, don't, you know, I don't like it because it's cross, you know, no, not really. It's a beautiful bag. And I don't think the larger bag is crossbody like this. I think the handle, if I'm not mistaken, is longer. So I will go ahead and attach, you know, I'll attach a picture if you want to see that. But this is what it looks like on. It might be a bit long, but let's see. Let's see what we got here. As a crossbody. And you know what? It's not even that bad. So here's the strap. It hangs nicely. So you got the thing right there. So imagine, you know, obviously if it's full, it's going to weigh your bag down, which is kind of nice. And there it is. You know, it's not really a bad, it's not a deal breaker as a crossbody. So I would say this bag, even as a crossbody, is really pretty. If you get it in another color like black, I think they have this in black, it would be just like a really everyday bag. This is a really sophisticated, may I say, sophisticated everyday bag. I love it, and that's what it looks like with the strap hanging down like that. So like I said, I probably would just use it top handle because that's how I just like to carry it. But she is so pretty. So yeah, so this is the Cecily for $131. The leather, by the way, is, I know I said that before, but this leather is really nice. I have to say that Michael Kors lately with their leather, they're really stepping it up. I see it, and they really are stepping it up. They're stepping up their game. So don't sleep on Michael Kors. I think all their bags, I'm on their website, and I have to tell you, it was really hard choosing just these two bags because my cart at one point, I think it had about 6 or 7 bags, easily 6 or 7 bags. So I am really happy again that Michael Kors is yeah, they're coming into the game, and they're making a statement. This bag is so pretty. It really is. This bag reminds it to me. This could easily have been a retail bag. Like, you know, this could have been the outlet, and this could have been the retail. And honestly, I can't even tell them like apart. Like, what sets it apart between being outlet and being Retail, I tell you, both of these bags are winners. The leather is impeccable. It's really nice leather, and I am really pleased. And I know you'll get a lot of wear out of this bag. The only thing with this bag is I picture sometimes, you know, corners like this might tend to fade a bit, but only time would tell. Probably the same with this, but you know, if you treat your bags well, they can last you for a really long time. I am so happy. So yeah, so that's my little Michael Kors haul right here, the Cecily and Flora. They're both available right now. They do have this, like I said, larger. I think Flora only comes in one size, if I'm not mistaken. And they come in different colors. So there's a color I'm sure that will appeal to you if you've been looking into these bags. And if you haven't, don't sleep on Michael Kors. I'm telling you right now, don't sleep on Michael Kors because it is that good. And I get a feeling I will be visiting Michael Kors' website again, especially in the upcoming, you know, obviously holidays that are coming, rolling around before you know it. I do have another Michael Kors coming in tomorrow that I ordered from Macy's, so that'll be like a super quick unboxing, because that one I pay full price because I had to jump on that one. So definitely, if you want to see sort of like a continuation to this Michael Kors love affair that I am truly having, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you know. And I hope to have it sometime, you know, that PSA during the week, because that bag, it's a popular bag. It's been around. You've seen it on YouTube. But what got me was this sort of like new leather color. I was like this. I was like quick. I couldn't put it in my cart fast enough. Anyway, Addictinistas, thank you so much for checking out this PSA. I hope you enjoy these two beautiful bags from Michael Kors, the Cecily and the Flora. I don't even know which ones I want to use first. I probably will gravitate to this one because this one is like a perfect everyday. She's so pretty. I'm so happy. Anyway, Addictinistas, I will let you go. Please, check out my next PSA. And like I said, yeah, I might have ordered some Brahmin, and I got some Coach that I need to do some unboxings. Anyway, I will catch you on the next PSA. So until then, my Addictinistas, be well, stay safe, love one another, be kind, be courteous, and I will check you out, or what can I tell you? We'll check you out on the next PSA. Take care now. Bye.